Hey guys, welcome back to Crazy Dave's Kitchen. Alright, a lot of you know by now that I'm a huge Coke fan. I love Coke. Well, I love Coke so much that a fan sent me an email saying, Dave, have you seen this new crazy product from Oreo and from Coke? And I'm like, okay, what is it? And eventually I found it, okay? But I didn't believe them at first. They said, hey, you gotta try the Oreo flavored Coke, which is these ones, okay? And I've got to try the, actually, let me rephrase that. Yeah, Coca-Cola flavored Oreos and Coca-Cola flavored Oreos. I guess I'm saying it right. But anyway, Coca-Cola flavored Oreos, Oreos flavored Coca-Cola. Got to get that right. They said, Dave, try that out and let us know what you think of it. So here we go. I've got both of them and I'm going to taste test them. Now, to be fair in a taste test, I've also got a glass of water. Just like a guy who tastes coffee or when they taste wine, they kind of taste it real quick and then they rinse their mouth out with some clean water and then they go on to the next one. Well, that's what I'm going to do as well. I'm going to try the Coke first, or the Coke flavored Oreo, or the Oreo flavored Coke. Gee, this is hard to say because they're pretty much the same product except for one is Oreos and the other one's Coke. But I'm going to try the Coke first and kind of see, does it really taste like Oreos? Well, sit back, relax, enjoy as we figure this one out. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we got to open this bottle. Now, the one thing I noticed, and I'm not really a Coke Zero fan, that does say zero sugar. So I'm hoping I can give an unbiased opinion on it because I normally don't like that weird off flavor that the Coke Zero and the Diet Coke has. So I'm, again, a hardcore Coke guy. I really love the Mexican Coke because that's got real sugar. Got this little metal thing. I've got the little sauce cups here. So we're going to pour a little bit in here. First thing I want to do is I want to smell it. So let me put this back on the counter. Going to cap it off. And I want to smell it real quick. Now, it smells like a regular Coca-Cola, okay? Now we got to taste it. We're going to see what kind of reaction I'm going to give on this. Because I'm kind of worried about it. Let's see. For Coke Zero, a little bit of that weird aftertaste I don't like. But I'm not really picking too much up on the Oreo. I guess, if you let it sit there for a little bit and let it linger, it's kind of a chocolatey Oreo, like an aftertaste. But when you actually start drinking it, you don't really get it. So if you were to take this and start, pounding it, I don't think you would really get the benefit of the Oreo. Again, no Oreo flavor, but as far as smell, switched it around a little bit. Very, very light Oreo flavor. So I'm kind of glad that Coke didn't really ruin that one. But it's not something I would be jazzed about, and I think a lot of it is because of the Coke Zero product. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the actual Coke flavored Oreos. But first, I got to rinse my mouth out, and I'll bring you right back. So now we're going to move on to part 2 of this, and that is tasting the Coke flavored Oreos. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and open this up. We're going to check them out. They're actually kind of cool color. The red on one side and the regular typical black on the other side. Got the cream color in it. Now the cream looks more like a little bit of a Coke, like foam on top, like a root beer float kind of deal. Now the orange one, or the red one, or whatever color you want to call this thing, does smell like Coke. The frosting does not. And the other side of the Oreo tastes like, or smells like an Oreo. So let's put it together. Let's try it out. Let's see what it looks like. Actually, you know what I want to do? I want to try each one individually, and then we're going to bring it together. So let's see what this little red one tastes like. Let's does say Coke on it. This one, it's actually not bad. It tastes like a Coca-Cola cookie. So this is actually really good. I like this one. Definitely, that's good. Kind of like, I don't know. To me, it's a graham cracker, kind of an Oreo cookie. Now we're going to try this frosting. Now, let's see what this tastes like. I am picking up a little bit of note of the Coke. Maybe that's what the little crystals are in there. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let's see. Well, that's good. So those little red things are like a crystallized Coke. Almost like a Coke candy. Wow. They might come out with a Coke candy. Because it almost like reminds me of what do they call those things? Little pop things that pop in your mouth and they fizz. Kind of like those, or like Nerds. But instead of being sour, it's very sweet. It does taste like Coke, and it actually filled my whole mouth up right now. That little frosting with that Coke flavor, like a real Coke. Nothing like the Coke Zero at all. This actually tastes to me like a real Coke. And we're going to finish it off with the regular cookie, and I get this is going to be a regular Coca-Cola or regular Oreo cookie here. Let's see. Yep, that's just a regular Oreo cookie. Now, we did that. We separated them. And I'm telling you, the frosting's actually, I like that frosting. That's really, really good. These cookies are something else. Definitely got that Coke Zero beat. I would hope that Coke would redo this Coke, or the Oreo flavored Coke, but instead of doing the zero sugar, I think they got to make it for us, the normal Coke drinkers with the sugar in it. So now we're going to try it all together. Let's see how this one comes together. Together, as a whole cookie, I actually lost the Coke flavor. Except for way at the end, kind of an aftertaste. But when I separated them, it was way better. Way better when you separate the red cookie and the frosting. Leave the regular Oreo cookie off to the side. But overall, not bad. And I want to thank the fans for reaching out to me and giving me this idea to taste test. Crazy, but it's actually pretty darn good. I did find these cookies at Walmart. The soda, they had it at Walmart for a short period of time, to my understanding. But I ended up picking up this bottle in the kind of like the cold beverage section over at my local Walgreens. So you got to find them. And I found out that Walgreens had these ones because I went to Coke's website. So if you can't find it locally, go to Coke's website and they will tell you what stores have them. But definitely the cookies were available at Walmart. Well, that's Crazy Dave. Thanks for watching. This is, I guess, a product review. And it's not bad, okay? Well, thanks for watching. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, comment below. Send me more ideas of things you guys want me to try out. Let's get this thing rocking and rolling. Again, Crazy Dave, I'm out.